Hello and welcome to Griffin, Indiana. Today we're planting our potato field. We also have our new field that we purchased. We have to take care of that, so I have sent the John Deere down there with a full fertilizer spreader full of lime to get that started, getting into shape. We're going to get this round done, and then I think I'll set a worker off here and we'll head down to get the lime started on that field. I think we will need more than the load that is there, so we'll just have to top up when needed. You have to fertilise that one as well, so we will get onto that once we have it all limed up. And we'll also have to fertilise this field once we get it planted. So that is the mission for the start of the episode. Once we get all that done, we need to look at getting some of our stuff sold as well, but we will have to rest up till probably July, I think, before we're able to sell something. We'll get cracking on, and I will see you when we have progressed slightly. So I've done the headlands of this field with lime. Not used too much lime, which is good, but I think the middle of the field is the worst area. So I'll get this set off shortly. So we are going to fertilise it as well, because it doesn't have any stages of fertilisation, I don't think. I say stages of fertilisation, we're using precision farming, so it won't have any stages. It's needing the correct amount of fertiliser for sunflowers. So as soon as we get this done, we'll be getting the fertiliser on it. So it is growing sunflowers on this, which will be great for our oil refinery. So we're going to have potatoes, sunflowers, and I think I'm going to do soybeans. I was going to do corn, but then I think soybeans are going to work better, because we can use that at the potato refinery as well. So I think we'll do that. So we can't plant them for a while. So we'll get all of this field work done in this month. We shall rest up, because I don't think we do have, I think it's July before we can really sell some of our stuff. So we do just have to bide our time to get the best price. So I really do want to get the best price, because I want to get our cotton side of the business started next year. So we will have to be preparing for that this year and get our money up in this year. Yeah, we want to do the cotton expansion next. Those are two big goals of this series, is to get our potato empire, which we've started. It's producing some money at the moment, but it's not taking off massively yet. So this is our year. This is our year to kickstart it all. And then next year will be our cotton business. We'll take over the world by making clothes. Well, that's the idea anyway. Clothes and potatoes. What a combination. Right, I'll get this done. And I'll see you again when we are filling with fertilizer. So we are at the bulk buying facility, because we need some fertilizer. We've only got 700. Now, I'm going to need this for the potato field as well, and my other field. So I think I'm just going to fill the whole thing. It is going to be in excess that we are not going to use all of it, but we will need it down the line, so I'm just going to get it, because I'm quite far off from getting a sprayer that I want. So we'll just keep getting the solid fertilizer for now. Like a sprayer would be much better. I just like sprayers better. But we have to focus on getting our cotton empire up and running. So we'll keep this for now. But we'll keep it in mind that we're looking to change. We can dream. This 12,000 will last us, I'd imagine, quite a few years. I'm hoping so anyway. It did cost us almost 20,000, so the amount of fields we've got as well is quite small. Once we start expanding more, should be able to go through that faster. But I'll get this to the field, and we will get started with our fertilising. we are all fertilised. And that is this field. Done, eventually. There is not much else. I know there's big rocks on it, but we can't really do anything with that because it's been planted. It's been fertilised and it's been limed and it has everything else we can really do with it at this time. So that field is just waiting on harvesting. So we'll get this back to our farm and we'll check on the planter and how it's getting on with the potatoes. So we've had an equipment change. We changed over to the John Deere. The Kubota was doing okay. It was just struggling a little bit on some of this field. We're only getting about 3 or 4 miles an hour. So once this came back, I switched it over and we have the Kubota on the fertiliser spreader. As soon as it's done, we'll get the fertiliser done as well. And our potatoes will be good to go whenever they're ready, which I think is like August. Not long to wait for them. So get all of this done. And then we are probably just going to rest, to be honest. Because we can't get our soybeans planted. I don't think we can get them planted till May. Or April maybe. We might be able to get them planted in April. We can't plant them this month. So we're going to have to rest anyway. But we'll get this done first. And then we will get cracking on with the soybeans. Potato planting is all done. Just got to get this quick run over the field with the fertiliser, and our potato field is good to go. We'll get this all fertilised and we will rest up and see what we can do in April. We are now into May. There was nothing we could really do in April. We had no correct prices to sell anything at. So now in May, so we're planting our soybeans. Now I've got the planter and the seeder working on the field. So I've set the John Deere off with a worker on the planter to put in some soybeans. And we've taken Kubota and our seeder to get it started as well. So we'll get this get this done in no time. Now, we are starting to build up some of our pallets from our potato empire. And I'm just waiting for a good time to sell them. Like the price for potato chips is good. We've only got like 3 pallets of it. So I need to have a look, go down and have a look, because I'm not convinced that we do have that. I think we have more, but I've been like stockpiling it to the side and I'm not sure if it's getting counted in the stock. So I'll get this headland area done, and then I'll set this Kubota off on the other side of the field. We'll have 2 workers and 2, well, a seeder and a planter, work in this field while we be lazy and check on our productions. So we are almost finished the soybean field. I've left a tiny little bit in a pallet just in case the Kubota needs more in its seeder, because it is getting quite low. That took a decent amount of time. This tractor and that field are not the best of friends. I was having to do a lot of it manually with this tractor because it needed a massive turning circle, which I don't think it needed to start with. And I think I have blocked my worker with my pallet, so I need to go and sort that out. So we have totally wrapped up our planting for this year, which is good. We can now focus on getting everything else tied up in terms of sold products, because we do have some stuff at the potato processing plant that we could do with selling. I have left the John Deere running. That's that off now. There's not much we can do in May because we're up to date. Don't have enough product to sell. So what we'll do is, I think we'll just rest through to July. There's not much I can do in June, I don't think either. So we'll rest through to July when our potatoes should be ready. Well, we'll see you guys in July. So we are into July now. We have got some good pricing for our french fries, our fried potatoes, and our starch. We're going to drop that off at our sell point. We'll go and check on the cropped things. We will have weeds in them, just because we don't have anything to deal with that at the moment. There's not much we can do again after this. We'll get a load of our stuff sold. But I am noticing that our potato production is not producing as fast as what I thought it was supposed to be producing at. We'll show you that in a bit once we get this done. 53,000, I'll take that any day of the week. So yeah, I was expecting to be producing about 6,000 french fries a month. Or 6,000 litres of french fries, not 6,000 individual little french fries. That's probably about what we're actually making. But we're only doing 19. The math isn't working out. We'll park this up and I'll go onto the menu and show you. Yeah, on the production here, it says that we're supposed to use 3 premium potatoes and make 3 french fries. So 3 of them for every cycle, and we have 1920 cycles a month. So I was thinking we were getting almost 6,000, but we're only getting this. So it's like this multiplier is not actually here. And our consumption of potatoes, I'm not sure because I can't really work it out because we're making them all the time. It doesn't appear to be going down that fast. So yeah, this seems wrong. So does this. And so does this, because we're not producing anywhere near that. We're not touching those numbers at all. Like I think we're still making money. I hope. But I'll need to actually sit and do the maths on this because it doesn't look like we're producing anything near what we're meant to be. So for instance, we've put in, what have we put in? 114,000 potatoes, which would have got us about 30,000. Yeah, we're still making, we've made more than double that. We're not losing money, it's just a lot slower than I thought it would be. It's a bit annoying, but you know, we're in the potato business, we've just got to go through it. So it does mean that we could probably get 2 of these and still keep up quite well. That might be an option to try and maximise it. But for now, we are going to go and look at the crops in the field and see where they're at. Our soybean field is looking good. Growth stage 4 out of 6. Needs rolled. I thought we rolled this field. Oh, maybe we forgot to do that. Always trying to do something. Yeah, 5 out of 5. So next month this will be ready to go. Probably end up doing that on the next episode. We've rested till August. We are actually going to harvest this field now. Rather than wait until the next episode to get it done, we're just going to do it in this one. Because we'll be doing our other fields, which will take some time, in the next episode, because we'll need to rest up till, I think it's October. We'll get this started. I do have my truck is down at the potato processing plant. I took a load down there just to top it up because we were down to 80,000 from the 200. So in the year that we've had it, we've used 120, not the 200 that I thought. As I said earlier, I think the numbers are a bit off. But it's still making us money, so that's fine. We'll open this field up. I'm not sure if I'm going to go around twice or just the once. Probably just the once, to be honest, because it's got a good amount of turning at either end anyway. And then I'll need to go and get the truck back up here, because we're going to be full fairly fast, because the yield on this field is quite good. It's our first load getting put into our truck now. I've opened up this area more just so we can get turning without going into our soybeans. And now we will get set going up and down the field. And let's see how much yield we get from this. Now we still have quite a bit of potatoes from last harvest. I think it's about 260. And we are full. We're not full, but we're 160. We've got a potato processing plant. So I'm trying to keep about 250, 300, say 300 in our storage. That would keep the potato place supplied, so it's just where we're keeping a bit. Any more than like 250, I think we're going to sell when the price is good in winter. So we just need to get this field bashed out and yeah, see how many potatoes we can get off this little field. It will be a lot faster than the other massive field. I'm hoping for some nice yields. We're almost finished our potato harvest. It has taken quite some time. We've only got the last few strips. Here we go. Now we have 5 full loads off the field, which I'm going to sell all of them because we've still had 260,000 in our storage of potatoes anyway, which will cover potato production and everything else. So I think we'll sell 5 full loads, which if we get a good price should give us about 150,000, which is all going to go towards, I think, a new field. But we'll see, because we have other stuff coming in from our sunflowers and soybeans, so we're going to have some more money at some point anyway. But that is going to be it for today. We've managed to get our field prep all done for our whole harvest, and we even started on our harvest somehow. We got that far ahead. So thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe down below. And until next time, goodbye.